Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda, or Swamiji, is a revolutionary spiritual master of our millennium. He walks on a mission to heal the world through the powers of meditation. Swamiji chose to be born as Rajashekaran in the sacred town of Tiruvannamalai in southern India. Mastering yoga and rigorous spiritual practices at a young age, Rajashekaran finally left home for the Himalayas in the quest of the ultimate truth. This quest led his feet to the holiest of pilgrimage spots and to great spiritual masters in India and Tibet. After years of wandering, study, and intense penance, the boy Rajashekaran experienced the ultimate flowering of consciousness on January 1st, 2000. Rajashekaran became Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda. Guided by a divine vision, Swamiji set up Dhyanapitham, a worldwide movement for meditation in Bidadi near Bangalore in India. At the ashram, seekers aged between 8 and 80 live and learn in the Master's presence. Ananda healing, a unique healing science formulated by Swamiji, has been baffling the medical world by curing diseases ranging from migraine to cancer. Qualified individuals are also initiated by Swamiji into Ananda healing. Today there are over 300 healing centers and over 700 healers worldwide. The Ananda Spurana program is an intensive workshop for chakra healing and meditation that brings together philosophies and techniques from the world's major spiritual streams. The Nithyananda Spurana program, or NSP, is an advanced level course where participants work on all their 7 energy bodies. Ananda Yoga is an introductory program to help integrate meditation into our normal lifestyle with practical and powerful techniques to cope with work stress, ill health, and failing relationships. Swamiji also reaches out to people with dhyana satsangs or mass meditation camps that take meditation to the remotest towns and villages of India. Swamiji travels the world, committed to spreading awareness about the role of individual transformation in shaping global communities. With a pragmatic vision that links Eastern philosophy to the Western scientific thought, Swamiji continues to awaken humanity to the significance of spirituality in our time.
My best discourses are given always when the group is small. People ask me, Swamiji, generally public speakers, they speak when the crowd is more. They are in their maximum, they are in their total, they are in their optimum when the crowd is more. But all your best lectures are delivered only when the group is small. Why it is totally opposite in your case, Swamiji? If you are addressing a political meeting, if it is political, you need number counts. quantity counts. If it is spiritual, the quality counts. It's not the quantity, it is the quality. How many are willing? That is why in all tradition, not in one tradition, in all tradition, mystics always live away from the society. It's one of the technique to find out who are really interested. So who are really interested, they will travel. If it is a India, always in Himalayas. If it is a Japan, always in the caves where the Zen masters stay. Anywhere, they just live far away from the society just to see how many are really interested. How many are really interested. The quality, that only really inspires the masters. Whenever it is political, you need quantity. Whenever it is spiritual, you need quality. The number never counts. The intensity, that really counts. The subject is lifestyle is not life. The same introduction what I gave. Lifestyle is all about the quantity of things which you have. Life is all about the quality of your consciousness. Lifestyle is related to the way in which you live, the way in which you talk, the way in which you dress, the way in which you behave, the way in which you earn your money, the way in which you spend. All the things of the world is related to lifestyle. But life is something more deeper than the lifestyle. We are so much engrossed, or we are so much into our lifestyle, working just for our outwardly needs, we forget we have life. Almost the whole life we measure just by the bank balance. Now, especially in the modern world, if you give money, any service you get, any service just equated to money. No, there is nothing in the world which you can't get by money. So almost your whole life is reduced to money. The whole life is weighed based on the money. People feel the whole being is nothing but your lifestyle. Many people come and tell me, Swamiji, I have achieved everything in the life. Whatever can be achieved in the life, I have achieved. But I don't feel fulfilled. What is happening, Swamiji? What is missing? Then I tell them, no, you achieved only whatever can be achieved in the lifestyle, not in the life. You achieved the lifestyle, not the life itself. Life is not lifestyle. Lifestyle is not life. For lifestyle, just the outwardly things are enough. But to live a life, you need to have more awareness. You need to have more consciousness. Life is something related to your quality of consciousness. Universities, schools, colleges, everywhere you are continuously taught how to create a better lifestyle, how to achieve better lifestyle, but nowhere you learn how to achieve a better life, how to live a better life. The quality of your consciousness is never helped. The quality of your being is never supported by any of this so-called education. There starts the whole trouble. Our whole energy is drained and spent. It is the whole time, energy, or the mind, whatever you have, is spent, is directed towards the lifestyle. And people are so much bothered about the nail, about the decoration of the nail. What do you call here? There are special shops where they
Salon.
Hmm? No, not only that. There's a special name for hand nails and
Manicure.
manicure. We so much bother about the manicuring. And then for legs, what they call?
Pedicure.
Pedicure. We are so much bothered about it, but we forgot the important aspect of your being, your mind, your very being, your awareness, which is much more important than anything else. Lifestyle is all about how to make, how to purchase, how to get bigger cart. Lifestyle is about king size or queen size bed. Life is about how deeply you sleep. We did all our things for lifestyle to increase the height of our bed, but we forgot to increase the depth of our sleep. We worked so much for the lifestyle, we forgot about the attention which we need to send, which we need to diverse towards the very life itself. Why we are so much bothered about lifestyle? Because we do not know anything about life. We think lifestyle itself is life. The main thing you need to understand, lifestyle is very poor substitute for life. The life, when I say the word lifestyle, not only I mean the worldly life or so-called ordinary life, even in the spiritual life, there are many kinds of lifestyle. The worldly life, or the spiritual life, or the yogic life, there are many kinds of lifestyle. Whenever you divert your energy so much for lifestyle, you forget the core of life. Not only the people who live in the regular society, civilians, even the so-called spiritual people, many people I have seen who concentrate so much for the lifestyle. When I say lifestyle in the spiritual field, I mean rituals. When they are caught in the rituals, from morning till evening they spend their time in the rituals. Rituals is a lifestyle of spiritual guys. So again, they miss the whole life. Whenever you are engrossed in creating the bed, you forget you are supposed to sleep. Small story. Nasruddin is very famous for his memory. He forgets anything within few minutes. One day, he wanted to go and do 3 things in the house. So he made 3 knots in the kerchief. Went back to the house, did 2 things. The 3rd thing he is not able to remember. He is sitting, trying. Whole night he is trying to recollect that. What is the 3rd thing which I am supposed to do? I am not able to remember. Early morning around 4 o'clock, suddenly he remembered, I thought I should sleep relaxed way. That is the reason I put this 3rd knot. He made the 3rd knot so that he will go and sleep in a very relaxed way. But thinking about the 3rd knot and searching for the 3rd knot, what for he put? He lost the whole night. He lost the sleep. When you are caught in the lifestyle, you miss the life. When you are too much engrossed in the lifestyle, you miss the core of the life. There are 7 planes in which you live your life. There is a 7 major emotion. The other day I was reading a beautiful book. It's a wonderful book on movies, Hollywood movies. A big research work. The guy who is the author of that book, he says, still now, thousands of movies have come. All those Hollywood movies can be classified under 7 titles. There is only 7 story in whole Hollywood field. There is only 7 story, not more than 7 stories. Only 7 stories Any movie you can classify under that 7 story. No more stories. Only 7 stories are written, and the same 7 stories are in a different way, they are cooked and served to the society. And I was shocked when I read that 7 core stories which he has presented. All the 7 are exactly relating to the 7 major emotions depicted by Patanjali. I was shocked. If you have done our meditation course, you know about the 7 chakras I speak. That 7 chakras I speak about 7 emotions. I was surprised. All these 7 stories, the core point is the 7 emotions. So, 5,000 years ago, Patanjali declares there are only 7 emotions based on which you live. That 7 only we call it as 7 planes, or 7 different space in which you relate with the world. The mythology says 7 lokas. It is not 7 lokas. It is not 7 worlds. 7 loka means 7 world. It's not 7 world. 7 different way of looking at the same world. When you have a green glass, you look at the whole world as a green thing. When you have a black glass, the whole world looks very black. So 7 different ways of looking into the world. When you are centered in 7 different emotions, you look at the world in a 7 different way. You enjoy the world in a 7 different way. The first plane, the first is sex, because from that plane only you are taking birth. Sex is the space from which you are born. Sex is the space from which you are coming out. The sex, the lifestyle of the sex is fantasy, filled with imagination and fantasy, just seeing the outwardly things. That is why continuously anybody who falls in love with somebody and gets married, he always feels the other has cheated him. She says he has cheated me, and he says he has cheated me. He says she has cheated me, and she says he has cheated me. In this country, the he-she big problem. Because now lawyers also agree the he-she. Anyhow, we always feel the other has cheated us. The other never cheats. It is we who project our imaginations and gets cheated. People come and tell me, Swamiji, I am searching for a life partner. I tell them, never tell that. You are searching for a dream partner. You always search for a person on whom you can project your dreams and feel fulfilled. You are searching for lifestyle partner, not for life partner. How do you search? When you search, you think, when I go to a party, she will be next to me. And naturally, she should express my glory. She should be beautiful, or the way in which I wanted, I should be presented, or how I want to present myself. She should be coping with that dreams. And not only that, even in the life, on whom I can project my dreams and feel fulfilled, who can fulfill my lifestyle. So you continuously search only the lifestyle partner. You do not know the life partner. Life means the being, your consciousness, your very center. I can say life means the way in which you feel totally satisfied. I can say life is an energy, life is an expression, life is a solid experience of your inner consciousness, and on which not only the activity, living in which way you feel totally satisfied. That is what I call it life, which gives you a deep satisfaction. I think I'll be able to explain what is life by this small story. which happened in Einstein's life. The deathbed, Einstein was questioned by the junior scientists. Sir, if you get one more birth, because in the last phase of his life he started believing there is many births. Even though he's a Jew, he started believing. Not only he started believing, he started declaring in a public way, I know there are many births. And in the last phase of his life he became more like a mystic than a scientist. All his words, he started speaking in the language of mystics. One of these junior scientists is asking, if you will get one more birth, if God gives you one more birth, what way you want to live? He says, better I will become a plumber than a scientist. Juniors were shocked. Then they asked him, what happened? Why you didn't enjoy the life of being a scientist? He says, I have achieved the lifestyle. I have got whatever I wanted to have. Technically I have achieved everything. The money, name and fame, status, the respect, everything. But I feel I missed my life. At the young age, I always wanted to be a plumber. And somehow, I was not able to adjust with my boss. So I escaped from his place and started my education, and I came the scientist community, and by running, I have come to the top. Now standing in the top, I feel like a fool. What have I done? What has happened? What has been achieved? He says a beautiful statement in a beautiful way. The greatest truth of this century is discovered by me, but my life has become a lie. My life has become a lie. If he has lived as a plumber, nobody might have noticed him. He might not have achieved the lifestyle, but I tell you, you would have achieved the deep core of life itself. The life gives you such a deep satisfaction, such a deep fulfillment, you never bother about the lifestyle. Lifestyle is something related to your conditionings. If you are taught by your models, the actors or the ideals, wearing jeans is a lifestyle, you go for jeans. If you are taught by your ideals, the models, a different kind of fashion dress, immediately you go for that type of dress. So lifestyle is a conditioning given to you by society. Life is societal. Lifestyle, or what do you call as? Lifestyle is societal, but life is natural. Whatever comes to you as a natural is your life. Whatever is given to you by society is lifestyle. Lifestyle is the superficial thing, just a skin deep, but life is the core of your being. If you can keep in touch with your life, with your consciousness, even in the lifestyle you will be more happy. Whatever lifestyle you may live, you will be more happy. But we always run behind lifestyle. We think lifestyle needs to be changed. If you have any problem, immediately you think there is some problem in my lifestyle. No. There can be no problem in the lifestyle. If you start changing the lifestyle, you will never end. You will never end. In my camps, I ask the people, can you tell me what is worry? People always start telling me the reasons about worry. Tell them, no, don't tell me the reasons. Because if you start working on the reasons, you will never end. It's unending. Start working on the subjective experience of worry. So when you start working on the lifestyle, it will never end. Start working on the life itself. Create more awareness. Create more consciousness. As long as you are struggling with the lifestyle, you can never feel fulfilled. You can never experience the relaxedness. Man can never relax till he reaches graveyard if he is working with a lifestyle. Even in the tomb, he may be worrying, oh, these guys have put such a simple tomb for me. If you are running, if you are continuously bothered about lifestyle, you will bother how my graveyard is polished, how my tombstone is polished. And here I heard people purchase the plats. If it's onlooking, if it's a onlooking ocean or if it's onlooking a lake or something, the rate is high. When you are too much bothered about lifestyle, naturally you run just to fall in the graveyard. Nothing more than that. There's a beautiful story in Zen Buddhism. One guy wanted to have 1 acre land so that he can grow his vegetables. He prayed to God, and instead of God appearing, Satan appeared. And Satan appeared in the form of God and said, don't worry, my son, I give you the boon, not only 1 acre. Tomorrow from morning till night, whatever area you cover by running, that land belongs to you. If God means, you would have given just 1 acre, and you would have really lived happily. But it is Satan. He said, tomorrow from morning till night, whatever area you cover by your running belongs to you. This guy thought, oh, that's nice. I can walk up to 10 acres so that I will have enough space for vegetable and my house and for everything. After 1 hour he thought, I think I should walk 20 acres so that I will have for my next generation also. After 1 hour he thought, why not 100 acre? After all, God has told me, I can have a small kingdom itself. Next day morning he decided, let me not calculate, let us do as much as possible, let me run as long as possible. The moment sun started, he started running. By the time he was carrying his food, by the time it is 2 o'clock, his body said, please give me a little food. He thought, no, tomorrow we can eat. Today, let me run. Today if I run a little more time, tomorrow we can eat. So food is afterwards, let me run. Again he started running. Around 6 o'clock, almost, his body is begging, please give me at least little water. He says, no, tomorrow you have water, now run. By 6:30, body said, no, I cannot even step. I cannot put even 1 step further. Please forgive me. He says, no, already there is a beautiful river. This bank of river belongs to me. Why not that bank also? So that I can have a bridge. Somehow pushed himself to cross the river. 7 o'clock, he saw that side of the river. There is a beautiful graveyard. He said, I have made enough place for the kingdom. I should make this graveyard also mine so that my people will have proper graveyard. He started running. The sun is about to set. 7:15, sun is setting. Body says, no, I can't run anymore. He said, no, just let me finish this graveyard so that I'll have a clear graveyard also for my country. He ran. The moment he saw the sun is setting, he fell and never got up. If you look little deeply, really the same thing happens to our life. We never relax. Understand? We never relax. We always postpone the enjoyment afterwards. We say, let me enjoy the life later on. Let me enjoy the life later on. When you are studying, you say, I enjoy when I am married. When you are married, you say after the kid. When you are having the kid, you say let him get educated. Then you say let me finish the job. Then you say I'll retire and then I will enjoy the social security. By the time you are retired, you are trained to run. You create a mental setup which never lets you relax. You create a lifestyle which never lets you relax. You can see, I have seen in India, he would have got married, his son would have been married, even the grandson would have been married, but he will be sitting and reading the Hindu newspaper matrimonial column with a big glass. He will be reading the matrimonial column because there is no work. Same newspaper from morning till night, he will be sitting and reading. Even the editor wouldn't have read. Why? Whether you sit with a TV or you sit with a newspaper or you sit with some magazine, but you never sit with yourself. The capacity to sit with yourself is what I call life. The capacity to sit with yourself only gives you the first glimpse of life. Even if you don't have anything to do, you start thinking. You start planning or worrying. Continuous planning or worrying also. You are continuously bothered about lifestyle. You are bothered about what you heard or what you have seen or what you have read. These three, whatever inputs are put on you is all related to the lifestyle. Either you collect the data or process the data or work it out. You are continuously engaged in these three activities: collecting the data, processing it, or expressing it. In the level of greed, sex, you run, and just to drop dead. You never experience the life. If you really experience the life, you will never have the fear of death. Because life and death are not two things. It is both sides of a same coin. So if you really experience the life, you will never bother about death. If you experience life, you will understand death is not the end of the life, it is climax of the life. Climax is not end. It's the peak of your life. It's an intense experience, intense energy which is undergoing the transformation. Gita says death is nothing but changing the shirt. Just like you're changing the shirt, you change your body. And changing the body leads you to inner transformation. You change, you learn the new way to live. You learn new expression to live. The second level, you are caught in the fear. Again, in the fear. The whole lifestyle is based on fear. Our whole lifestyle, you can see, based on fear. Continuously, you are afraid of something or other. Even when you are enjoying something, you are afraid that you may lose that enjoyment. If you are not enjoying, please welcome. If you are enjoying something, again, you are afraid that any time you may miss it. Anytime, please give them way. Anytime you may lose it. The very lifestyle is nothing but the fear, continuous fear. Your second plane is based on fear. If you experience the life, the awareness, the core of your being, you know there is nothing to be afraid. There is nothing to lose. There is nothing which you can lose. If you can lose something, let them be lost as early as possible. Better the early you are free from it. anything which can be lost is not worth having. Anything which can be lost is not worth having. The third plane, you live in the unnecessary worrying, what I call corrupted inner chattering. If your inner chattering is corrupted, inner chattering means your inner thinking. If it is corrupted and if it is continuously disturbing your own self, that's what I call worrying. All your worrying is about the lifestyle. About your lifestyle. When you are centered on the lifestyle, you continuously worry about something or other. Either about car, if you have car, you worry about the spare parts. If you don't have, you worry about having car. If you have car and the spare parts, you bother about something else. Something or other comes up. If you don't get anything also, you try to get something. As long as you are centered on the lifestyle, you continue to corrupt your inner chattering. Your inner chattering is continuously disturbed. Next, attention from others. Attention need. That's the next plane. Now your problems become little more subtle. They become more emotional. Once the basic things are fulfilled, the basic thing is sex, death and worry. Sex, fear and worry. Then you come to the attention need. Others' attention. As long as you are a lifestyle based person, you continuously ask for others' attention. You feel you are happy or you are expanded if so many people give attention to yourself. That is why do people die to become celebrities? To become a celebrity, people do all sorts of things. All sorts of things. Why? Because being a celebrity gives you a boost. You feel you are somebody much bigger. You feel you are more than life size. You feel you are more important. Otherwise, you do not know the problems of being a celebrity. Being a celebrity, you get attention of so many people. Attention is energy. That is why politicians feel highly energetic, so active when they are among their followers. There's a thing called mob psychology. If the group is there, you will do anything. In the colleges, I have seen in Indian colleges, if the group is there, the leader will shout, "Principal, down, down." Just pick that guy up. Just pick that guy up and bring him separately. He will tremble. His whole body will tremble. The mob psychology. Whenever you feel energetic because of the group, because of the people, understand your whole lifestyle is based on attention. If somebody gives you attention, you feel you are energetic. Otherwise, you are dull. Lifestyle itself is designed by the people. We always think leaders are leading us. No, be very clear. Mass is leading the leader. Leader does what mass wants. We always have an idea. Mass does what leader wants. No, it is the other way. Leaders are doing what mass wants. Leaders are the worst slaves according to me. Leaders are the worst slaves because they are continuously receiving energy only by the attention of the people. Their energy is not based on themselves. It is based on so many persons. So if somebody's attention is missing, they feel they have lost something. So if you are based on the lifestyle, in the next plane, you feel you bother continuously about others' attention. Only if somebody gives you the certificate, you feel fulfilled. Otherwise, you feel dejected. You feel miserable. You feel something you have missed. Next is low self-esteem. Again, in this plane, why you feel low self-esteem at all. It is just based on others' opinions, because of others' attention. If many people say, you are nobody, you are nobody, you are nobody, you really feel you are nobody. You really start experiencing you are nobody. The opinion from others, based on that only you create opinion about yourself. According to me, you know about yourself from others' opinion. Why? Because you do not know anything about yourself. You create a personality just based on others' opinion, and you start believing you are that. Opinions are poor substitute for experience. If you experience about yourself, you will have solid knowledge. But if you are based on your lifestyle, if you are just based in the outwardly way, you can see very clearly your life just wants continuously other certificate. The more certificates you get, you feel you are more bigger. If you are based on life, you will have a tremendous deep satisfaction by what you do, not by what others say. By what you do, not by what others say. If the next ego, the next space is, one is low self-esteem, the sixth plane is high self-esteem. Low self-esteem means showing yourself or imagining yourself much less than what you are. High self-esteem is imagining yourself much more than what you are. Again, this is also based on others' opinion. If your lifestyle is too big, you think your life is also too big. You weigh yourself by the cars and bungalows which you have achieved, not by the quality of consciousness which you have achieved. Yesterday, the news reporter was asking me, how can you have so much of wisdom in such a young age? How is this possible? I told him, wisdom does not mean the experience. Wisdom does not mean the incidents which happened in your life. Wisdom means the intelligence or the right thing which you have learned from the experiences of your life. It is not just the number of incidents. It is the number of things which you have learned from the incidents. So if you are aware, if your eyes are open, even you don't have to undergo all the experiences. Life is too short to commit all the mistakes and learn. Life is too short to commit every mistake once and learn from the mistakes. No. Learn from others' mistakes. Learn from experiences. I was giving him a simple example. Experience means first touching the cigar fire and feeling, oh, cigar fire burns. Then touching the furnace fire and, oh, furnace fire also burns. Then touching charcoal fire, oh, charcoal fire also burns. Then touching the matchstick fire, oh, matchstick fire also burns. By the time you touch every type of fire and understand all fire will burn, your body will be ready to be burnt. Your life is over. By the time you touch all the fires and experience and find out all the fires will burn, you will become old. Your body will be ready to be burnt. This is what I call experience. That's another kind of thing. By touching one fire and experiencing it, immediately you understand all fire will burn. That is what I say wisdom. Experience is totally different from wisdom. Experience is based on lifestyle. Wisdom is based on life. When you have the sharp awareness, when you have a total intelligence, when you have the consciousness of being, every incident reveals its truth in front of you. You are more aware of what is happening inside your being and outside your being. You are more aware what do you want. to fulfill your life and fulfill your lifestyle. There are many people who run to fulfill their ego. Run, run, run. The moment they achieve, suddenly they feel they are looking like fools. Because when they started, just the other day one lady was telling me, Swamiji, 8 years ago I came to the States. When I came, I was having an agenda, a plan, what all I want to achieve. I thought I will take 20 years to achieve. But by God's grace, fortunately or unfortunately, I have achieved the whole thing. Technically, I have ticked everything. I have achieved in 8 years itself. But suddenly now I feel a deep void in me. I achieved what I want to achieve, but I have not achieved what for I want to achieve. What for is the joy and bliss that I have not achieved. Swamiji, tell me what is missing. What is happening to me? I have achieved what I want to, but I have not achieved what for I want to. I always tell them, the depression of failure is much better than depression of success. In depression of failure, at least you have hope that I may achieve tomorrow. I may achieve tomorrow. You can postpone your hope and you can have hope and you can live with that hope. But depression of success proves and makes you utterly understand the truth, which leads you to the straight truth. As long as you have a hope, it acts like a buffer for you. You don't feel the truth directly. But the hope, when the moment the hope is removed, the moment you start facing the reality, the moment you start experiencing the truth, without the buffer, truth hurts. It is too much. You are left utter. You are left in a deep depression. You have nothing else to achieve. You have nowhere to go. A deep hopelessness descends on you. The deep hopelessness. And from this point, 3 roads are available to you. This is the point from where you can take in this someone of these 3 roads. One is drugs, which majority of the people decide. When you achieve the success of, when you reach the step, the success of depression or depression of success, you are successful, but you have not achieved what you really wanted to feel. You achieved what you want to achieve, but you have not achieved what for you want to achieve. Then the depression leads you in a place from where 3 roads are taking. One is drugs. Not only drugs means, not only I mean only alcohol or marijuana, all these things. Even food addiction is an addiction. Any addiction is addiction. At least with drugs you know that you are doing something wrong. With food addiction, obesity, you do not even know you are doing something wrong. Even the obesity is because of the success of it is because of the depression of success. The countries who achieved the depression of success, all the countries are obese. Because they achieved what they want to achieve in the lifestyle, but they have not achieved the life itself. The life is sold for the sake of purchasing the lifestyle. You sell your eyes to purchase paintings. You sell your tongue to purchase the food. You sell your legs to pay for dance class. Lifestyle is achieved, but not the root core of the life itself. In the rat race, there's a beautiful saying. The biggest problem in the rat race is, even if you win, you are a rat, that's all. Even if you win, you are a rat. So, continuously, to prove your ego, you run. And finally, you feel like a fool. I have seen the people who continuously run. See, when you start to achieve something, you run. The moment you finished it, you suddenly feel the desire has disappeared. And I have seen many people coming and telling me, when I wanted to get a car, I thought the moment I get my car, my life will be heaven, Swamiji. Nothing else is necessary. But now I feel nothing much has changed. Nothing is happening. The moment you achieve, you understand, the whole thing is just your own imagination, your own feeling, your own thing. And the moment you achieve the one more thing, you realize you have paid too much for your desire. There was no such a deep desire, but you wasted so much of your time and energy in fulfilling that one desire. So the moment you run behind the lifestyle, one more thing, as long as you are running behind the lifestyle, you are continuously, you will be under the pressure, under the stress, under the torture. You will be jumping from here to there or there to here, continuously this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. No time to rest and enjoy, rest and live. Ultimately, a deep discontentment. That's the ultimate result of life. A deep discontentment. That is the seventh plane, the seventh emotion. If you are based on the lifestyle, you know, deep discontentment is the result which will come to you in the end. There's a beautiful story of a king called Yayadi in Mahabharata. This guy said to be a man of greed, had all sorts of pleasure and enjoyed it for 100 years. When the death came, he is not ready to die. He says, no, please give me just only 100 more years. Death said, no, you already lived 100 years. Yeah, he said, please do something. Death said, all right, if any of your sons are ready to give their life, then I will extend your time. One son said, all right, I will give my life. He gave and he was extended 100 years more. Again after that 100 years, the end of these 100 years, death came and this guy said, no. I do not know how these 100 years passed. Please don't come so quickly. Death said, what is this? All right, one more extension. After all, you are a big king. Again the third time, Death said, no, this time no extension is possible. But somehow he went and got the recommendation of some god, and the recommendation worked out. That Death allowed, all right. So the same way it continued for 10 times. 10 times, 100 years. And after the 10th time, Yama says a beautiful word to the Adi, that king. You are pouring ghee to put the fire off. You are pouring ghee to put the fire off. Can you ever achieve that? Can you ever quench your discontentment by putting more sensory pleasures, increasing your lifestyle? Suddenly Yayadi had a glimpse of realization. Satori, the first glimpse of realization, Yayadi gets, and he realizes, yes, why I forgot to look back. Now I understand. How much of ghee you pour, fire can never be quenched by the ghee. So how much of life I may have, I can never feel satisfied. So lifestyle can never fulfill the life itself. And the quantity, number of years can never make you feel fulfilled. Only the quality of life can make you fulfilled. Don't add years to your life, add life to your years. If you are in the mission of adding years to your life, you will never end. You will end only in discontentment. if you are in the mission of adding life to your ears, be more aware. When I say add life to your ears, I say three things. Live in the present moment, have more awareness, and be totally conscious. When I say awareness, I am speaking about the outer world. When I say consciousness, I am speaking about the inner changes. Live in the present moment and have deep awareness about what is happening around you, and have deep consciousness. Have deep consciousness about what is happening inside. These three will give you the glimpse of what I say life, or energy, or experience, or samadhi. So, if your life is more based on the being and the consciousness, you will see you achieve a tremendous satisfaction and tremendous feeling of fulfillment happens to you. In the level of sex, instead of fantasies, you will have a deep intimacy with your spouse. The level of death, instead of fear, you will have a deep fulfillment, and you will welcome the death so that it can bring more transformation in you. The level of worry, instead of corrupted inner chattering, you will have a deep, clear planning. Instead of psychological worrying, you will have chronological planning about your life. In the level of attention, instead of asking and taking attention from others, you will start radiating the peace, you will start radiating energy by yourself. Instead of others being your energy source, you will start radiating energy independently. In the level of low self-esteem, instead of having low self-esteem or high self-esteem, you will know who you are, you will know where you are, and you will start flourishing, expanding in your own way. Next, in the level of ego, naturally, you will never work to swell your quantity of things which you have, to increase your ego, to expand your lifestyle. Instead of that, you will start learning how to enjoy the things which you have, how to live the things which you have. If you can't enjoy this ordinary sofa, you think you can enjoy the throne? Never. It is your body which enjoys, not the throne itself, not the seat itself. It's the life which enjoys, not the lifestyle. When you reach the highest plane, if you are too much oriented about the lifestyle, the deep discontentment, what happened to Yayadi will be the result. And if you are oriented on the life, deep fulfillment. There are so many great masters. Shankara left the body when he was 32, Vivekananda 39, Paramashivoham very young, Ramakrishna 50. There are so many people who left their life, who left their body when they were young, and they had such a deep satisfaction because they experienced the life. If you are oriented on lifestyle, you will continuously try add more things, more years, more time in your life. If you are oriented on your life itself, naturally you will see you are totally expressing the energy and bliss. You are radiating the new consciousness. Of course, unless you experience it, it's very difficult to convince. Unless you have the glimpse of consciousness, it is very difficult to understand. For outer things, you have a solid proof, logic, facts and figures. For the science, you have a clear facts and figures. But for the inner world, the problem is the experience is the only proof. It is something beyond logic. But all great things start beyond logic. Somebody asked me, Swamiji, why don't you give some solid proof for God, the existence of God? I told him, the moment God is proved, the logic will become more bigger, the logic will become greater than God himself. God is great because he is never proved by logic. If he is proved by logic, then logic will become great. God will become only secondary. So, the very existence of the God is great because he can never be proved by the logic. He is something beyond, far, far, far away from the logic. The same way, life is never logical, it is paradoxical. It is something beyond logic. When you try to work based on the logic, you miss the very life itself. Let you go through these great ideas. Let these great ideas sink in your being. Let this awareness and consciousness flower in yourself. Let you experience the life, eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. If you want to have a few minutes for question answer, you are welcome, or we will finish.
One thing, you said a successful person, when he achieved and something happens and they go to depression, there is 3 ways you said. One is drugs. What is that?
Another one is addiction, drugs. The another one is suicide. Maybe instant, not immediately committing suicide, or slowly just getting faded away, staying the same depression and dying. The third one, very few intelligent guys, they decide meditation, going into the depression to see the end of it, to analyze it, to come out of it, the ultimate solution. These are 3 paths. Some choose the drugs, some choose the suicide, some choose the meditation, the transformation. So it's up to us to choose which we want.